Hi, welcome to a brand new video. Actually, this is an English version. If you are looking for Malayalam version, please check the I button or the description. Today we are looking at a DC meter from amiciSense. Actually, it comes with a Bluetooth monitor, Bluetooth app. Then we can actually monitor via our mobile app. It's purchased from Flipkart. You can also see the same on Amazon. You can see the description. Actually, it's 100 ampere. It can handle up to 100 ampere. It's a 6-in-1 meter. This sensor will be changed according to the capacity. Like this one comes with 100 ampere. They have 50, 100 and 400, 800 versions. This is the version that I am using, the PVA 100 model. Actually, it's saying its resolution is 0.1 ampere. That means it has an high accuracy. That's what they're trying to explain. Actually, if we are using 5 to 90 volt, we can power the meter from the battery itself. If the voltage range is 0 to 300, we need to use an external power supply. That means if the main advantage of this meter is it comes with a Bluetooth, so we can easily scan this QR code and we can download the app from their site. Now you are seeing the connection diagram. If we are using an external power supply, that means 0 to 300 volt. On the top you are seeing the connection diagram for small application like 5 to 90 volt. This is the meter itself. When we are looking at the front, you can see the two buttons. One is the top one, menu save, the bottom one, backlight or pyro. We can actually calibrate using these buttons, or we can use the app. That will be much better, because actually using the app is much simpler to do the calibration and all these settings. In the back side we can see it specified its rating. Then on left and right side we can see the log. Actually, if you are fixing it in somewhere, actually like the normal meter, actually we can easily fix that. Actually, this is a sensor. They are specified 100 ampere. They have this up to 800 ampere. On the right side you can see the closer view. This one is 100 ampere. They also have 50 ampere and then 200, 400, 800. Okay. This is bidirectional oil sensor. You can see the positive and negative marked. Then also a small arrow that you can also see. It will point towards a load. That is already we have seen in the diagram. You can see on the diagram the load is pointing to arrow. Sorry, the arrow is pointed to load. Okay. Then we have to use these two wires, actually this red and black, for powering the meter. Then if it's 0 to 90, we can use this yellow line with this red line. Actually we can show those two lines, because actually these two lines power the meter and the yellow will be used for sensing the positive. So the red and yellow can be short if we are using that in 5 to 90 volt range. Otherwise we have to power this meter using this red and black. This is a value that they have specified, 5 to 90 volt. Otherwise we have to use a separate power supply. Now we have already connected. Actually this is a second meter. Actually on the first meter it has not showing the discharge value, it's only showing the charging value. Now we can cross check. We can see that there is a 2 ampere difference. Actually the real value is 6.8, it's showing 8.7, but don't worry, we can calibrate that. But in later part you will see the issues after calibration. And now it has a 2 ampere difference. We can check the WBMS app. This is the app. Actually on this app we can calibrate. We just need to go to settings, then we can clear the current, and also we can do the calibration here. On the settings we will be able to adjust that. Now it's showing different parameters. Then we can go to the calibration menu. Here you can see that actually the current charging current is 8.7 ampere. Here we can just specify the real value. We can set the current value. Then after that there is another problem that we can see. once we have cleared this calibration method, actually it will show proper reading for charging or discharging. If we are correcting that for charging, then it will show correct value for charging. We just need to type 1 2 3 4 and OK to confirm the change. Only then it will calibrate. It will save the settings. Only then it will save the settings. Now it's showing 7 ampere on BMS. It's also same on the meter, same values. Okay, now it's showing the correct reading, but on discharge we will have some issues. Okay, now it's now it's look like working fine. I will just add on the next day. Actually in the video I will add this is the next day version. Okay, and now you can see it's saying 8.6 8.5 ampere. Okay, on WBMS it's saying 9.8 ampere. Actually we have already calibrated, but it's saying a different value, but we can again do the calibration. Okay, because actually once I have calibrated that for discharge, so it again showing incorrect value for charging. Okay, now the value is 8.5 range. Okay, so we can actually take value from BMS saying 8.5. maybe from Victron to battery there may be a small drop in ampere on wire, so we can use the value from BMS. Then as usual 1 2 3 4 to confirm the change. It will just show the correct reading. Now it's saying 8.5. okay, now it's charging, so we can check what will happen when discharging in a moment. Okay, now the problem will be at discharging. Now it's charging, it's showing everything correct. Okay, now we can turn on the inverter. Right now the inverter is turned off just to do the proper calibration. On the blue screen you are seeing the values from Victron. Okay, now it's 6.6 ampere is getting to battery. Now it's charging. Okay, when charging it's showing minus value, minus 6.5 ampere. Okay, this is the Victron app, and on right side you are seeing the BMS app. This is the inverter screen. From inverter it's taking around 2 ampere. Now we can stop charging from Victron. That means from inverter I am not doing the charging from grid, so only Victron is charging this battery. So when I am turning off the Victron, or if I am turning off the solar, we can see 3.2 ampere. Okay, if you like this video, and if you value the effort that I have taken for this video, please like, share and subscribe. Also let me know your valuable feedback in comments. Now it's saying 3.2 ampere discharge from battery. Okay, on the top we can actually check. This is the second meter. On the first meter it's not showing anything. Now you can see it's saying 1.3 ampere. That means still we got a 2 ampere difference. Okay, now it's showing a problem in discharging. Okay, on battery on BMS it's saying 3.2, and top the meter is showing 1.4 ampere only. When we can actually check on inverter also saying 3.2 ampere. Actually the battery is discharging at 3.2 ampere. This meter is just showing around 2 ampere less value. That means a huge issue with it's a huge difference. Okay, now the inverter is again off. From Victron it's saying 8.7, it's saying 9.7. there is a difference. Actually the BMS value is 8.5 ampere. That is more accurate. Okay, it's actually sitting in 8.4 8.5 ampere. Actually it's based on that it's saying it's taking around 1.5 ampere more. That's what this meter is saying. That means it has a lot of functions, but it's not doing the basic needs. It's not satisfying the basic need. Okay, we can also check on BMS Meta. That's a app of this BMS. Okay, here it will be showing. Okay, actually I have tried multiple times with this calibration and all this method. Actually it's saying it's actually the results are same. it's not giving the accurate value. Either it will give correct value for charging or for discharging. If you are correcting charging, there will be problem with discharging. If you are correcting discharging, then it will show problem with charging. If you are interested in this meter, actually I will put the link in the description. It's available from Flipkart and Amazon. I will put a link. Okay, right now it's saying 9.8 ampere. Actually, I think this meter is only useful if you are doing only one job at a time. Thanks for watching.